Good evening, everyone. Happy Friday. How's everybody's day going? How's everybody's night going? How was everybody's week? I hope you all had a great week. I hope you all had a great day. It's Friday. The weekend is here. Hopefully, you all get to relax. Hopefully, some of you get a long, extended weekend because of the holiday on Sunday. I know there's some of you folks may celebrate Easter, so if you do, I hope it's a good holiday for you. I hope it's a good time with you and your family. But how's everybody doing? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Sorry I didn't go live yesterday. It's just been kind of a long evening, long night from the day before. So yeah, I just needed to kind of relax and unwind. But hopefully you all understand. But shout out to you all. What is going on? What is up? What is up? We got Beagle in the building. We got Jacob Petruzzi in the building. My boy Ace, who's been a member of the Strike Zone, in the building. Chia, as he always says, he's been a member for 6 months. So shout out to you, Ace. What is going on? And we have the second game of the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees, folks, and chasing dreams in the Philippines. I know who this is. I know exactly who you are. What is going on? What up, William? How's it going? What is up? What is up? Yeah, you always first, for sure. I appreciate it. Yeah, you got it. Sometimes you got to put yourself first, right? You always, if it's if your well-being, your health is definitely more important. So, absolutely. What's up, Ken? How's it going? But Gusto, what is going on, Gusto? I like the new name change there, Chasing Dreams in the Philippines. I like it. Is that the name of your new channel by any chance? Yeah, oh yeah, dude, you were one of the OGs, man. A lot of you folks were one of the OGs. What's up, Jonathan? How's it going? But anyway, we got game 2 of the series between the Yankees and the Rays. The Yankees won yesterday's game. The bats came alive. The bullpen did well. Will Warren, didn't really have such a hot start, but obviously he is a rookie, so got to manage your expectations. Let's see what Carlos Rodon does tonight. Let's see what his outing looks like. I know. Rodon's outing so far hasn't been exactly the greatest, but hopefully he has a big bounce back in the series against the Rays. And folks, do me a favor. Make sure you all go vote in that poll. Let me know if you all think the win streak continues, or do you all think the Rays break the streak? Because Yankees right now they're on a 4-game winning streak, right? They ended up sweeping the Royals. Let's see what they do against the Rays here. It's a 4-game set. They won yesterday's game. Let's see what they do tonight. So yeah, the game should start here. The game should start here shortly, but hopefully the Yankees can win game 2 of the series. I would love to see it. Of course, we all love to see it. Now, interesting thing with the Rays, just real quick, they are calling up one of their outfield prospects, according to Jeff Passan. And his name is Chandler Simpson. Just to give you a little breakdown about him, Simpson, 24 years old, has an 80 grade speed and has stolen 214 bases and 250 career minor league games. He is MLB Pipeline's 7th ranked Tampa Bay prospect. Looks like in his career stats, 994 at bats, 324 average, 1 home run, 71 RBIs, 214 stolen bases, an OPS of 760. So far in the minor leagues, he had an OPS of 654, 8 stolen bases, 8 RBIs, a 301 average. So sounds like it sounds like this guy is a base stealer, big time base stealer. He runs fast. So we'll definitely look out. We'll definitely look out for him today. So it sounds like he has been called up. So let's see what he does in today's game in his major league debut. Austin Wells, folks, is not in the lineup. He had food poisoning. Okay, so he did have food poisoning. He is not in the lineup. Yesterday he did not play either, but it was his off day. All right, and then some other Yankee news, folks. DJ LeMahieu could begin minor league rehab assignment Tuesday, possibly with Double-A Somerset. Marcus Stroman has continued playing catch, so the Yankees are hoping his IL stint is short. And then Jonathan Loaisiga is scheduled to throw a live bullpen session on Sunday in Tampa, would have one more live bullpen after that, then begin minor league rehab assignments. So a couple of guys making their way back. So Yankees line up here. So real quick, Ben Rice, Aaron Judge, Cody Bellinger, Paul Goldschmidt. And actually the game has begun. So little slow on my end, so my fault. But we have Rasmussen on the mound pitching against Ben Rice. It is an 0-1 count to Ben Rice. It's 0-2 now to Ben Rice. Ben Rice has been killing it this season thus far. He's been hitting the ball very hard. The exit velo averaging around 95.8, I believe, is what the number was. So he's been looking really good. What's up, DM? How's it going? And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ben Rice. And here's the pitch. And Rice swings and misses. So first strikeout of the game for Rasmussen. It's 1 out here in the top of the first. But Drew Rasmussen, good pitcher, 1-0 in 3 starts, a .60 ERA so far. Let's see how he does in today's game against the Yankees. So, and that does bring up Aaron Judge, the captain. All rise as he takes a ball. But Judge right now, 400 batting average, 7 home runs, 22 RBIs with 1283 OPS, folks. And here's the 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes now to Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge is putting up some MLB The Show numbers, people. His numbers are unreal this season, and the second best hitter behind him is Paul Goldschmidt. So 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Here's the pitch, and just misses. A little inside. Count now is 3 balls and no strikes to the captain. Ben Rice, an all-star. If he continues playing this way, most definitely. And here's the 3-0, and Judge fouls that back. So it's 3 balls, 1 strike to Aaron Judge. So Yankees won last night's game 6-3. And here we have the Rays defense. We have Christopher Morel, Jake Magnum. They showed it real quick, and it passed. And first base umpire said he did not go. And it is ball 4. Aaron Judge draws a walk. So we do have a runner on first. And runner on first with 1 out. And that should bring up Cody Bellinger. They should see if Rice can play third base. DM, there's been a few people that said that, but I'm not really sold on the idea personally. But here we have Cody Bellinger as he takes strike 1. So 1 out here in the top of the first. We got Aaron Judge at first base. He drew a walk. And Cody Bellinger has a strike. Rasmussen sets, and Cody Bellinger does call time. Umpire acknowledges. But yeah, I'm not too sure about Ben Rice playing third base, honestly. I mean, I don't know if the Yankees would experiment with it. I'm not open to it, just my opinion. And here's the 0-1. And that is in their first strike. So it's an 0-2 count to Cody Bellinger. Rasmussen, long set. Here's the pitch. And Bellinger fouls that one off. So still an 0-2 count to Cody Bellinger. And Rays players are wearing some colorful gear right now. And here's the 0-2. And that is low for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Cody Bellinger. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner on first. Rasmussen sets. And here's the pitch. And Bellinger fouls that one off. So Bellinger battling here. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yo, what up, Ronnie? How's it going, man? What's up? What's up? And home plate umpire is pitcher friendly based on the scouting report. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and Rasmussen will step off the mound, kind of reset himself. Bellinger is ready to go. Rasmussen is ready to go. And here's the 1-2. And Bellinger fouls off another one. So Bellinger's still working, still 1-2 to Cody Bellinger. 1 out, top of the first, 0-0 game. Runner on first. As Judge takes the lead there at first base. And Rasmussen throws over the first to check on Judge. That's his first throw over. And Rasmussen waiting for the signal. As he gets the signal, he sets. And here's the pitch. Bellinger fouls off another one. So Bellinger making Rasmussen work. Bellinger making contact with the ball. So let's see who wins this battle. 7 pitches with this at bat. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the top of the first. And here's the pitch. And Bellinger hits the grounder to the second baseman. There's 1. There's 2. It is an inning-ending double play. And we are going to the top of the first. So no runs, no hits and errors, a walk given up. And we are going to a commercial break. And we will be right back shortly. So Yankees couldn't get anything going here in the top of the first. So let's see what happens here in the bottom of the first. But folks in the chat, make sure you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe. If you're new to the channel, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you all so much. What up, Desiree? How's it going? What is going on? Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you. Thank you. But how's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing? Make sure you all go vote in the poll that I put out. I would greatly appreciate it. It looks like 15 votes, and all 15 of you are saying that the Yankees are going to win. They're going to extend their winning streak. I like to see it. But bottom of the first, we'll be coming up. Carlos Rodon will be taking the mound. So let's see what Carlos Rodon does. The Tampa Bay Rays lineup: Yandy Diaz, Junior Caminero, Curtis Mead, Christopher Morel, Danny Jensen, Jonathan Aranda, Jose Caballero, Jake Magnum, Taylor Walls. That is your Tampa Bay Rays lineup. All right, and Rodon is warming up right now on the mound. He has a 1-3 start with a 5.48 ERA, 28 strikeouts, 12 walks in 4 starts. So let's see how he does in today's outing. He definitely needs a big bounce back win, a bounce back start. He's got the stuff, absolutely has the stuff. Biggest weakness, he gives up the long ball. But here's the first pitch from Rodon. That is low for a ball. Yandy Diaz at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes as Rodon sets. And here's the pitch. That is ball 2. Looks like he just missed. Yeah, DM, I'm right there with you, bro. And here's the 2-0. 3-0 now. So all 3 of Rodon's pitches misses the strike zone. Let's see if we can get a strike here. So it's 3 balls, no strikes to Yandy Diaz. As Rodon sets. Here's the pitch. And that is in there for a strike. Diaz was ready to take first base. Umpire said, hold up. Here's the 3-1. And he walks him. So leadoff man is on. Rodon has through his first walk. So let's see what happens with Junior Caminero at the plate. Yankees defense, Bellinger, Grisham, Judge. Outfield. Infield is Cabrera, Volpe, Chisholm Jr., Goldschmidt. Escar is at the dish. Rice is DHing. Rodon is on the mound, so no Jason Dominguez today. And here's the pitch from Rodon, and it is fouled. So strike one to Caminero. So 0-1 count. So Austin Wells not playing. Apparently he had food poisoning. I don't know what's going on with players and getting food poisoning for the Yankees, but you might see him pinch hit. He might be available in a pinch hit situation. Here's the 0-1. That pitch was high for ball one, so it's 1 ball, 1 strike for Junior Caminero. And Rodon sets. And here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Junior Caminero. So let's see if Rodon could get his first strikeout of the game. It is 1 ball, 2 strikes to Caminero with a runner on first, nobody out. And here's the 1-2. And Caminero hits that to left field. And that drops in front of Bellinger. The Rays have 2 men on, so that is a single for Caminero. So runners on first and second with nobody out. A nice swing there by Caminero. So that does bring up Meade to the plate. So Rays have an opportunity here as Rodon sets. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. So far, Rodon struggling a little bit here, finding the strike zone. It is 1 ball, no strike to Curtis Meade as Rodon checks the runner at second. It's 2 balls and no strikes now to Meade. And here's the 2-0. That is in there for a strike. That was an 86-mile-per-hour slider. So 2 balls, 1 strike here to Curtis Meade. Runners on first and second. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first. And here's the 2-1. And it is fouled back. The count now is even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Carlos Rodon looking for his first strikeout of the game. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And Meade fouls it off. So count is still 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 men on. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first. 0-0 game. But the Rays trying to get something going here as Rodon checks the runner at second. And here's the 2-2. And foul back. So Meade is battling here. And here's the 2-2. Count is now full, so we have 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Meade. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, and Meade calls time. Umpire acknowledges. So 8 balls and 8 strikes thrown so far by Carlos Rodon in this first inning as he sets. And here's the 3-2, and that is fouled off. So Meade is battling. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runners on first and second. Here's the pitch. And Rodon struck him out for the first strikeout of the game. We have 1 out here in the top of the first. So crucial out there for Rodon. Let's see if he could get out of this inning without giving up any runs, a double play would be ideal. Yeah, caught him in the corner with that changeup. So nicely placed there by Carlos Rodon. And this does bring up Morel as he swings and misses on the first pitch. So it's 0-1 to Morel. Christopher Morel batting .278, 1 home run, 6 RBIs, a .739 OPS so far this season. Rodon checks the runner at second. Here's the 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Carlos Rodon. Here's the 1-1. 2 balls and 1 strike now to Christopher Morel. What's up, D's channel? How's it going? Thanks for joining. How are you? All right, 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners on first and second. Here's the pitch, and that is fouled off. So 2-2 count now to Christopher Morel. Rodon sets. And here's the 2-2. And swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts here for Carlos Rodon. So 1 walk, 2 strikeouts so far in this game. So nice little bounce back here from Rodon so far after giving up a walk and a hit. And he strikes out the next 2 batters. And that will bring up Jensen to the plate, who is the number 5 batter here. Rodon trying to get out of this inning without giving up any runs as Jensen takes strike 1. What's up, Owl? What's up, Frederick? How we doing? And here's the 0-1. And Jensen fouls that one up, but it is out of play. It is strike 2. And let's play that 2-strike horn. Let's see if Rodon can get his 3rd strikeout of the game here and get out of this inning. 0-2 count, 2 outs, 2 men on, bottom of the first here, 0-0 game. Let's see what happens here. And here's the 0-2. Ball in the dirt, blocked by Escara. And it is 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Runners stay put. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. We got runners on first and second. And here's the 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Count is 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Jensen. And here's the 2-2. And he struck him out. So Tampa Bay does get a hit. They draw a walk. No runs, no errors. Going to the top of the second. Rodon has 3 strikeouts, so a little bit of a struggle there. Then he found his groove. And now we are going to the top of the second, folks. How we feeling? Frederick says he's really – sounds like you're going to the – bro, you need to make up your mind. But if you are going to the Guardians game on Sunday, cool. I hope you enjoy yourself. I plan on it there, Jacob. I plan on it. Okay. I do plan on it. And I don't know what Ronnie is saying. Who doesn't share what? I have no idea. But do I want to know? Not really. And Gusto's laughing. All right. Yeah. So Gusto's feeling good. Is that the name of your new channel there, Gusto? What up, Susan? What's going on, Susan? Good to see you, as always. Bo Nealer hit a home run tonight. Nice. Hey Jacob, what was your reaction when Josh Naylor got traded? Nice, dude. I like the name. I like the channel name. It's pretty dope. Top of the second, about to start here shortly. It looks like a nice sunny evening in Tampa Bay right now. I don't know what the temperature is like right now in Tampa Bay. But I'm sure it's warm. And this does bring up Paul Goldschmidt, number 4 hitter in the lineup. He will lead things off here in the top of the second as he gets a base hit. He is on there with a single, so it's a leadoff hit here in the top of the second. Paul Goldschmidt continuing with his hot hitting ways. So leadoff runner is on first base. So let's see if the Yankees can get something going here in the top of the second. Miserably humid. All right, and that does bring up Jazz Chisholm Jr. to the plate. And here's the pitch. Pitch is low for ball 1. One ball, no strike. Runner on first. Top of the second here. And here's the 1-0. Chisholm fouls that one off, so it's 1 ball, 1 strike now to Jazz Chisholm Jr. One ball, 1 strike, runner on first, top of the second, 0-0 game. And here's the pitch. That is in there for a strike, so it's 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Jazz Chisholm. He's not liking that call, just kind of talking to the umpire there. And here's the 1-2. And swings and misses. So Rasmussen gets a strikeout here. Jazz strikes out. And that is the first out here of the top of the second. And Jacob, you know, your Petruzzi, your comment, you know where your comment gets there? Let's see, where is it? This is where you're coming from. You got a bunch of boos, Jacob Petruzzi. And J.C. Escara is at the plate, and that is ball 1 for J.C. Escara. One ball, no strikes, 1 out. Runner on first here in the top of the second. 2 balls and no strikes. Ronnie is keeping phones in his in it. Well, all right, I'm not touching that one, Ronnie. It's 2 balls or 3 balls and no strikes now to JC Escara. So it's a 3-0 count. And there's ball 4. So runners on first and second. Okay, Jacob, here you go. And that will bring up Anthony Volpe. That boo is for Jacob Petruzzi, not Anthony Volpe, people, just so you're aware. So 2 men on, 1 out. Anthony Volpe at the plate. And here's the pitch. It is in there for a strike, so it is 0-1. You were trying to order chicken wings and you hit the wrong number. Nah, I don't believe that, Ronnie. I think you were trying to hit her up. And the count now is 0-2 on a swing and a miss on a 4-seam fastball. 84 degrees in Tampa. Ooh, yeah, that's a hot one out there. What's up, SGA? And here's the 0-2. And swings and misses. So Volpe down on strikes. So Volpe went down in 3 pitches. That's cool, dude. You can wear your J-Ram jersey. You can wear whatever jersey you want there, bud. And that does bring up Trent Grisham. Still have 2 men on here as Grisham takes strike 1. Grisham in 17 games, batting .308, 4 home runs, 10 RBIs, a .1027 OPS. And here's the 0-1. And Grisham hits that to center field, and that'll score a run. As Paul Goldschmidt is rounding third, he scores. And that is an RBI for Trent Grisham. Let's go. An RBI single. That's what I'm talking about. Yankees are on the board, 1-0. Runners still on first and second with 2 outs. I mean, I don't know, Ronnie. You talk about Chuck Woolery, dude. I think you're trying to get yourself a love connection there, bro. And that does bring up Oswaldo Cabrera, and he swings and misses on the first pitch, and it is 0-1. Runners on first and second. Yankees have a 1-0 lead with 2 outs as Cabrera takes ball 1. It's a 1-1 count to Oswaldo Cabrera. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Oswaldo Cabrera. Hey, Ronnie, you keep instigating. Just saying, man. And here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. So Yankees do get a run on 2 hits and a walk. And we are going to the bottom of the second. The Yankees have a 1-0 lead. But Rasmussen, that guy's got some he's got some pretty good stuff. So just to let's see, look at his strikeouts here, because he had a few, right? So I think he had 3 strikeouts in that inning. So total of 4 strikeouts so far with 2 walks. So far so good. You know, Rodon, he's got 3 strikeouts and a walk right now. Rodon needs a strong outing. Carlos Rodon needs a strong outing. But we are in a commercial break. Bottom of the second will be coming up here. Once again, make sure you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe. If you're new to the channel, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel out. Oh, Ronnie, you know what I got for you? You know what I got for you? Look, Ronnie, this is what I got for you, Ronnie. The crowd doesn't even like it either. Oh, man. Oh, come on, Roddy. You mess with me all the time, man. But Carlos Rodon is back on the mound as the bottom of the second is about to begin. Let me pull up this game cast. I'm slacking over here. As Aranda takes ball 1. Davi, you are absolutely correct. Here's the 1-0. Shows bunt, called strike. 1-1 strike now to Aranda. Nah, SGA, it's all good. It's all love. They give me a hard time. I give it right back. And here's the 1-1. 2-1 strike now to Aranda. Here's the 2-1. Whoa. That looked like it was a strike. Rodon did not appreciate that call. This is why we need the ABS system, folks. But it's 3-1 strike. Here's the pitch. That is called a strike. The count now is full. So 3-2 strikes here to Aranda as Rodon sets. Here's the pitch. And he misses. It was a similar pitch that was called a strike. Umpire calls that a ball. So that's the second walk by Carlos Rodon. So leadoff runner on first base. This umpire, I don't know. There's a couple of questionable calls there, as that does bring up Jose Caballero. So runners on first. Here's the pitch. Caballero showing bunt, and it's ball one. I don't pay Rodney nothing. Ump with eyes, ump with glasses. I mean, any of that would help, really. And foul ball there. So 1-1 strike now to Caballero. So 1-1 strike to Caballero. Runners on first as Caballero calls time. Oh. Okay, well, umpire acknowledged it. Yeah, Rodon is Rodon wasn't aware. Batter did turn his back. There was no signal from the umpire, but then he said he acknowledged it when Rodon threw the pitch. But here's the 1-1 as Caballero fouls that back. It is out of play. So 1-2 strikes. Beard, it's not long enough yet there, Beagle. Hair, not long enough either. So, but it's 1-2 strikes to Caballero. Runner on first. Here's the 1-2. And Rodon just misses. So it's 2-2 strikes. So count is 2-2. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. Let's go. 1 out here in the bottom of the second. All right. So we have 1 out here in the inning. Yeah, for sure. My hair grows back pretty fast too, so it's a blessing. And here we have Jake Magnum at the plate as he takes strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Runner on first. 1 out. And it's a swing and a miss. And it did get the scar. Let's see. Oh, got him right in the got him right below the belt there. Oh, that looked like it hurt. Oh, cold Italian pizza. How you doing? Oh. And it's an 0-2 count. 1 out, runner on first. Yankees have a 1-0 lead. And it looks like Ascar is doing all right. And here's the 0-2. And here's a grounder, an opportunity for double play. There's one. There is two. And it's an inning-ending double play as the Yankees get out of this inning clean. But let's see if they challenge it. Looks like they're still on the field. They're waiting, checking the replay. They're saying never mind. And it is an inning-ending double play. We are going to the top of the third. Yankees have a 1-0 lead. The top of the lineup will be back here for the top of the third. We are in a commercial break. What's up, Joe? How's it going? What is up? What is up? How's everybody doing? Hey, Gusto, if you guess what size hat I'll wear, I'll give you a cookie, and that's for real. I'll actually give you a chocolate chip cookie. I won't deliver it. I'll just give it to you when we meet up in person. If I deliver it, I'll probably deliver you an expired one. So. Rodney. Oh, okay. You want to be funny, huh? Well, you get one guess, and guess what? There, Gusto, you were wrong. And you know what else you get? This is what you get. I don't know. Is Gusto ready for Turkish delight though, Davi? I mean, is he ready? Could he be ready for some Turkish delight? Maybe. You thought it. Oh, Ronnie, you want to take some wild guesses too? Look, Ronnie, look what I got for you. Man, you guys really want to hear from the crowd, don't you? But we are back to the game. And Ben Rice will lead things off here in the top of the third as he swings and misses on the first pitch. 0-1 count to Ben Rice. Yankees have a 1-0 lead here in the top of the third. And here's the 0-1. That is in there for a strike. It's 0-2. And Rice did strike out in his first at bat. Hey, Ronnie, your comment just now. And the 0-2 is 1-2 now to Ben Rice. And you guys are going to get booed all night. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ben Rice here in the top of the third as Rasmussen pitches. And Rice hits that to center field, but the catch is made for out number 1. Rice gave that one a ride, but the center fielder was right there, and that'll bring up Aaron Judge, the captain. All rise for the captain. He drew a walk in his first at bat. I did know that actually, Dobby. Yes. And Judge swings and misses on the first pitch. And here's the 0-1. And Judge hits a grounder to the shortstop. And play is made for out number 2. So 2 outs here in the top of the third. And that'll bring up Cody Bellinger. So 2 outs here to the top of the third. Here's the pitch to Bellinger. He swings and misses on the first pitch. As Bellinger calls time. And the pitch is a ball, so it's 1-1 now to Cody Bellinger. Chia, Ace is in the building. What up, Ace? What's going on, bro? Shout out to the Ace Avenue. Make sure you all subscribe to my guy, Ace, man. He does a really good job over there doing the play-by-play. I actually got to listen in to a lot of it yesterday. So does a really, really good job. So shout out to you, Ace. And it's 3-1 now to Cody Bellinger. And tomorrow's game is at 4:10, people. I think it was Ronnie that was asking. So 4:10. And Cody Bellinger draws a walk. So a two-out walk here in the top of the third. And that'll bring up Paul Goldschmidt, who had a single in his first at bat. Oh, dang. Davi, all right. So 2 outs here in the top of the third. Runner on first. Here's the pitch to Goldschmidt, and that is in there for a strike. So it is strike 1 to Paul Goldschmidt. Rasmussen sets. And here's the pitch. Ball's in the dirt. It's a 1-1 count. 1-1, 2 outs here in the top of the third. Cody Bellinger is on first base. Yankees trying to get some runs here. And here's the 1-1. And Goldschmidt with his second hit of the game. So Bellinger hustles to third base. Good base running there for Cody Bellinger. Now we have runners on the corners. So we got runners on first and third. So Paul Goldschmidt having himself a good game so far. You know, we got to play the game what Wells ate. I don't know. What do we think Wells ate that gave him food poisoning? He said it wasn't the burrito that he had. And looks like we have a meeting on the mound. They're trying to settle Rasmussen down. He is at 49 pitches right now, folks. Mr. Free Swinger's up. Hey, yo. But yeah, once again, folks, tomorrow's game is at 4:10, people. And as Gusto says, like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much. But we got runners on first and third with 2 outs. Jazz Chisholm Jr. at the plate. Guess what he did? Guess what he did in his first at bat? He struck out. That's right. Oh, yeah, WrestleMania is tomorrow. That's right. It's a 2-day event. And Chisholm swings and misses on the first pitch. Oh, Goldschmidt's fantastic. Goldschmidt's fantastic. And here's the 0-1. And it's a grounder hit to the second baseman. Goes over to first for out number 3. The Yankees do leave 2 runners on. That does take us to the bottom of the third. So we are in a commercial break right now, folks. Well, you chose to come to Colorado, right? I mean, it's to come hang out with me, I hope. Actually, not. He wants to hang out with Gusto more than he does me. But we are in a commercial break. And folks, if you're not subscribed to the Ace Avenue, go invade his channel. Go invade his channel right now. Tell him this is an NFE strike zone invasion. Go subscribe to his channel if you're not subscribed yet. Go subscribe to my guy. Let's do the same thing for Max Coverage TV too. Let's do a strike zone invasion. No doubt, John. Ace to Ace Avenue. This cat right here. Do it. Go invade his channel. He's doing a live play-by-play. And go invade Max Coverage TV. They're both calling games. Tell them it's a strike zone NFE invasion. Yeah, go do it. Go do it. If you're not subscribed to their channels, go do it. Go show them some love. I would appreciate it. I know they would appreciate it. So, but we are back to the game. Carlos Rodon is warming up here in the bottom of the third. Game will resume here shortly. Oh well, Joe. That's their problem. I'm not worried about it. Oh, I'll have to ask him. What's going on with his dog there, Davi? Is the dog not feeling well? All right, 9-1-2 batters coming up here in the bottom of the third for the Tampa Bay Rays. Rodon is back on the mound, and first strike to Walls first pitch to Walls is a ball. So it's 1 ball, no strike. Here's the pitch, and that is in there for a strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Walls. So 1 ball, 1 strike. We are in the bottom of the third. Here's the pitch from Rodon. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, the dog doesn't like the Yankees? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But it's a 2-2 count now to Walls. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Walls. Let's see if Rodon could get another strikeout here. And here's the 2-2. And Walls hits that to center field. Trent Grisham making it look smooth as always as he makes the play for out number 1. And we are back to the top of the lineup, and that'll bring up Yandy Diaz. It's going to be a long, regretful year for Soto. Ronnie, once again, who cares? It's their problem now. Whatever, man. My feelings aren't hurt. But it is ball 1 to Yandy Diaz, who drew a walk in his first at-bat. And that ball is popped up, and it looks like Aaron Judge is right there to make the play for out number 2. So 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the third. Rodon trying to go 1-2-3 this inning. All right, Beagle. That's exciting. Yeah. Like I said, anytime his name gets brought up, I'm just like, cool, I don't care, because there's really no point in talking about it. What's done is done. And here's the pitch. That is inside. 1 ball, no strikes. We did, Rodney. We did. Indeed, we did. And here's the 1-0. That is in there for a strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Junior Heimer Caminero. Here's the 1-1. 2 balls, 1 strike now. And here's the 2-1. Oh, and let's see if Volpe could still make this play and throws it. Whoa! Still got him out. Couldn't come up with the catch. Volpe throws it high, still tags him out. So out number 3. Caminero, yeah. That was an interesting play. I'll take it, though. Let's see. Caminero hits it. Oh, he thought that ball was going to be caught, and then he tripped over himself, started running, and then slowed back down. Let's see. Yeah, he slipped right there. I thought when Volpe threw that ball, it was going to be out of reach for Goldschmidt, but still made the play, got the tag out. I mean, whatever, however you can get an out, I'll take it, man. But Volpe stayed with it. You know how we signed Soto, Max Fried, and Goldschmidt would not be a Yankee? No way they wouldn't be. And we wouldn't have Cody Bellinger either. Well, you know what? Goldschmidt might have happened. Max Fried, probably not so much. Cody Bellinger, no. Goldschmidt could have been a possibility. Max Fried, probably not. The other Devin Williams probably would have been traded for still. But yeah, no, you know what, man? We'll see how these next 15 years are going to play out. We'll see how the next 5 or 6 years are going to play out. I mean, it's yeah, we don't know. You know, we just don't know. Yeah, and I know Soto has an opt out after year 5, but I say definitely don't bring him back. But here we are back to the game. So let's talk about something that does matter. And JC Escarra is at the plate. He drew a walk in his first at bat, and he takes ball 1. And here's the 1-0. Did he go? Yes, he did. 1 ball, 1 strike now to JC Escarra. So 1-1 count here to JC Escarra. And so swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to JC Escarra. Rasmussen right now at 54 pitches, folks. 54 pitches here in the top of the 4th. And it is a 1-2 count here to Escarra. And here's the pitch. And he fouls that one off. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yankees have a 1-0 lead. Top of the 4th. It's a 1-2 count to JC Escarra. As Rasmussen gets the signal, he sets the pitch, and it's a grounder hit to the shortstop. Goes over to first base for out number 1. So Escarra grounds out, and that will bring up Anthony Volpe, who was 0 for 1 in today's game. And here we have Anthony Volpe at the plate. And the pitch from Rasmussen is a swing and a miss. It's 0-1. What's up, Sean Browning? How's it going, man? What's going on, Sean? And here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Yeah, Rasmussen has some good swing and miss stuff. No doubt about it. Cool. Thank you there, Gusto. Appreciate you. Well, it's an 0-2 count here to Anthony Volpe. 1 out here in the top of the 4th. And here's the 0-2. And swings and misses. Man. So Volpe, both at bats, 3 swings. Struck out both times, people. Yeah, like I said, Rasmussen has some good swing and miss stuff. That was pretty solid. But 0 for 2 game now for Anthony Volpe. We have 2 outs now here in the top of the 4th, and that does bring up the smooth Trent Grisham. And he takes strike 1. Grisham responsible for the RBI single in the 2nd inning that drove in the run. It is an 0-1 count to Trent Grisham. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's no balls, 2 strikes now to Trent Grisham. Yeah, Gusto showing off the new name, man. I dig it though. And to Tommy Johns. I mean, yeah, to overcome that adversity, you know. So 0-2 count, 2 outs, top of the fourth here. 1-0 game. Yankees are leading. And here's the 0-2. And Grisham hits that to left field. And the catch is made. And he stole a hit from Trent Grisham for out number 3. What a play made there. Rasmussen giving a round of applause. I'm not going to lie. That was a good play made there by Morel. That was a great play. Definitely, yeah, stole a hit. So that is out number 3. And we are heading to the bottom of the fourth. We are in a commercial break. And once again, appreciate you all tuning in. Make sure you all hit that like button on the way in. Hit that subscribe button if you ain't subscribed yet. I would greatly appreciate it. And continue sharing this channel out. Let's continue growing this channel, folks. And yeah, Grisham was robbed. That was a nice catch, though. I'm not gonna lie. That was a nice catch. But we are in a commercial break. I will take a small break, and I will be right back. All right, folks, we're back to the game. And a nice play by Volpe. He throws over to first. Does he get the out? And he's out of there. Let's go. What a play by Anthony Volpe. Nice throw. Nice little scoop by Paul Goldschmidt. Beautiful play. 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth. What a way to start out this inning. Hard hit ball. Volpe stops, makes the catch. Throws over to Paul Goldschmidt. What a play. What a play. It's that Yankees defense. That's what we're talking about. Yeah, what a grab there by Volpe. What a throw. Nice little scoop there by Goldschmidt. But it is 1-1 to Morel, who stole the hit from Grisham with that great defensive catch. And it's 2-1 now to Morel. And here's the 2-1. As Morel fouls that back, it's 2-2 now to Morel. Carlos Rodon right now at 58 pitches. Here's the 2-2, and he struck him out. Two outs here in the inning, and that'll bring up Jensen. Let's see if Rodon could get out of this inning clean. So Danny Jensen struck out in his first at bat. Let's see what he does here. Here's the first pitch. That is outside for a ball. Yeah, Rodon, so far so good. So far so good. I'll say that. And here's the 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to Carlos Rodon. So 2 balls, no strikes here to Danny Jensen. Here's the pitch. That is in there for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Jensen. Rodon trying to have a 1-2-3 inning here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's the 2-1. Misses with now it is 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike to Danny Jensen. And Rodon sets. Here's the pitch. And got him on that pitch. So it's a full count. Let's play that 2-strike horn. Don't get another strikeout and get out of this inning. And here's the 3-2. Way outside. And it is ball 4. Jensen will take first base. So a walk issued by Carlos Rodon. The inning is still alive. Nah, Ronnie is Mr. Instigator. His name has been changed. I don't know what should your nickname be there, Petruzzi. And it's strike 1 to Aranda. And here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Let's play that 2-strike horn. 2 outs here. Runner on first. And here's the 0-2. And misses. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And if he's attorney, no. Yeah, right, Desiree? He is Mr. Instigator. Thank you. See, Desiree knows. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he did not go according to third base umpire. So it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first, bottom of the 4th. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And we are going to the top of the 5th. 9-1-2 batters are coming up. We are in a commercial break. That's what I'm talking about. Let's check out Carlos Rodon's numbers right now. 6 strikeouts, 3 walks, only gave up the 1 hit, has not given up any runs. I'll take it. I will take it. What's up, Dev? Wait. Petruzzi's nickname is Bullwinkle? Oh, that's funny. Desiree coming through with the comments. But we are in a commercial break. Top of the 5th coming up. Yankees have a 1-0 lead. Let's see if the Yankees can add some more runs just to give make Rodon a little bit more comfortable there on the mound. Because, when Rodon pitches a good game and if he's going back on the mound, pitching by and he, the Yankees are up by 1 or 2 runs. I mean, I hate to say it, that's where usually he implodes, man, and the bats don't come through, and it sucks. But hopefully the Yankees bats can make it happen in this inning. Make it like a 3 or 4-0 game. I think it'll be a little bit more comfortable for Carlos Rodon. What do you all think? And let's check the poll here too. I want to see what everybody voted for. So 32 votes, and 94% of you have said that the Yankees are going to win. They will extend the winning streak. All right. So we are back to the game. We are here in the top of the fifth. Cabrera is going to lead things off as he takes ball one. One ball, no strike. Top of the fifth. And here's the pitch as Cabrera fouls that one off. One ball, one strike. Rasmussen right now at 64 pitches. So one ball, one strike here to Oswald Cabrera. And here's the pitch. And he misses. So 2 balls, 1 strike now. I don't even want to know what you and Ronnie are talking about there, Gusto. And here's the 2-1. And it's a grounder hit to the second baseman. And it's a ground out for Oswaldo Cabrera. He is 0 for 2 in today's game. And we are back to the top of the lineup. And that'll bring up Ben Rice. Honey. Sure. And Ben Rice is 0 for 2 in today's game. And here's the pitch from Rasmussen. That first pitch is fouled off. 0-1 count to Ben Rice. And here's the 0-1. That is low for a ball, so 1 ball, 1 strike to Ben Rice. We have 1 out here in the top of the fifth. Yankees have a 1-0 lead. They're trying to add more. And here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Ben Rice. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, top of the fifth. Yankees have a 1-0 lead. Rasmussen sets. Here's the pitch. And Ben Rice has struck out for the second time today. He is 0 for 3, so we got 2 outs here. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge is 0 for 1 in today's game with a walk. And here's the pitch from Rasmussen. Judge fouls that one back for strike 1. It's an 0-1 count to Aaron Judge. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2. 0-2 count now to Aaron Judge. Cody Bellinger is waiting on deck. So 0-2 count, 2 outs, top of the fifth, nobody on. Yankees have a 1-0 lead as Judge calls time. As Rasmussen sets, here's the pitch. And he misses with a ball. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Rasmussen sets. And here's the 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. It's a 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the fifth. Rasmussen trying to have a 1-2-3 inning here. Here's the 2-2. And Judge with a broken bat flies out to the infielder there for out number 3. And we are going to the bottom of the fifth. 7, 8, 9 batters coming up for the Tampa Bay Rays. Oh, wow. Now, you two got to get back to talking about the game. Oh, boy. But anyway, bottom of the fifth coming up. We're in a commercial break. Yankees still have a 1-0 lead. So hopefully they can still hold on to that lead. Yankees bats need to get some more runs going. So let's see what they do here in the top of the sixth, but they got to get through the bottom of the fifth first. But so far, I mean, Rasmussen, just to kind of look at his numbers here real quick. I mean, yeah, he has 6 strikeouts, 3 walks. ERA still at .90. That's a fantastic looking ERA. Same stats for Rodon. 6 strikeouts, 3 walks. Only gave up the 1 hit. Has not given up any runs. Rasmussen gave up 3 hits and a run. So Rodon slowly getting his ERA back down. Hopefully it goes down even lower. We're still in a commercial break here. The game will resume here shortly, folks. Yeah, Rodon so far pitching a good game. He is back on the mound here for the bottom of the 5th. And Caballero leads things off here in the bottom of the 5th. He is 0 for 1 in today's game. It's an 0-1 count to Caballero. Here's the 0-1. That is in there for a strike, so it's an 0-2 count. Let's see if Rodon could get his 7th strikeout of the game. Caballero is struck out back in the second inning. He is 0 for 1. That is ball 1, so 1 ball, 2 strike. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Caballero. Rodon looking for strikeout number 7. Here's the 1-2. Way outside. Back all the way to the backstop, and it's 2-2 now. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to Caballero. Here's the 2-2, and Caballero hits that to left field. Bellinger makes a sliding play there, throws to the infield, but Caballero does get a double, so it's a leadoff double here in the bottom of the 5th. Tying run is on second base. But a nice hit there by Caballero. And a nice sliding move there by Cody Bellinger. He could have gone 3, honestly, if Bellinger didn't make that. Caballero looks like he's got some speed, but that does bring up Mangum into the plate. He got grounded into a double play in his last at bat. He is 0 for 1. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. The count is 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike to Mangum. So runner is on second. So the tying run is on second. A hit will certainly get him in. As Rodon checks second. Here's the pitch. 0-2 now. So no balls, 2 strikes. Carlos Rodon looking for strikeout number 7. Rodon checks the runner at second. Here's the pitch. And it's a chopper. Jazz Chisholm grounds it, throws over to first, and he gets him out. But Caballero does move to third. Have a funky throw there by Jazz, but still makes the play. Let's see if they try to challenge it. So just got him out. But we do have 1 out in the inning. Caballero does move to third base. So there's a runner on third now. And Walls is at the plate as he swings And let's see, they got Caballero caught up in the middle, and let's see if they get him out. And they do get the runner out at third. So good play there by the Yankees. Walls does move over to second base though, but they don't score a run. So good play, good defensive play, good heads up play. So runners on second. Paul Goldschmidt played it exactly the way he was supposed to. Threw to Cabrera. Cabrera throws to Escara. Escara tags him out. Fantastic play. That was routine. Exactly what the Yankees needed to do. It was a perfect scenario for them. But they do have a runner on second, so the Tampa Bay Rays could still score. Yandy Diaz is coming to the plate now, as Rodon is, I don't know what's going on here. Okay, he's just wiping his hands off. Apparently, he can't get a good grip on the ball. All right, they're out there talking with Rodon. Matt Blake is out there. And the infielders are in there along with J.C. Escar. Just have a little chit-chat, just trying to settle them down. So we do have 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Runners on second. Diaz is leading things off. Diaz is at bat. And let's see if the Yankees could get out of this inning without giving up a run. And here's the pitch from Rodon. It is high for a ball, so it's 1-0. So 0 for 1 game for Yandy Diaz so far. And here's the 1-0. Got him there on a strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike there to Yandy Diaz. We have 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Runner on second. It's a 1-1 count. Yankees have a 1-0 lead. The tying run is at second, so the Rays could very well tie this game here. And here's the 1-1. And that is fouled off, so it's a 1-2 count. Let's see if Rodon could get a strikeout here. Rodon looking for strikeout number 7. Rodon sets. Here's the 1-2. Fouls it off. So Diaz still staying alive. And those are some purple cleats that he's wearing. What do you guys think of those purple cleats? Very sparkly. But it's 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th. Runner on second. Rodon checks the runner at second. Here's the pitch. Whoa, and it's a wild pitch. And Walls does go to third base. So runners on third on a wild pitch by Carlos Rodon. So it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Rodon right now at 84 pitches. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on third, bottom of the 5th. The Yankees have a 1-0 lead. Tying run is at third base. Let's see what Rodon does here as he sets. Here's the pitch. He struck him out. And 7 strikeouts for Carlos Rodon. And the Yankees don't give up a run here, so a solid 5th inning there by the Yankees. Good inning for Carlos Rodon. We are going to the top of the 6th. We are in a commercial break, folks. That's what I'm talking about. Yankees still have a 1-0 lead, but the Bats need to get something going here. we are in a commercial break. And I just want to know how everybody's feeling about the game so far. How are you all feeling? Do you all still feel nervous? Still feel good? What are we thinking, folks? What are we thinking? Talk to me. And we're in a commercial break right now. Make sure you all hit that like button if you haven't yet. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue sharing this channel out. Let's check these MLB scores around Major League Baseball. So Tigers beating the Royals 5-1. Guardians beating the Pirates 5-2. Phillies beating the Marlins 7-0. The Blue Jays are beating the Mariners 3-1. The Cardinals are beating the Mets 2-0. Red Sox beating the White Sox 6-1. The Reds beating the Orioles 7-1. Minnesota beating the Braves 4-0. Dodgers beating the Rangers 1-0 right now. Houston, Padres and Astros 0-0. Athletics and Milwaukee 0-0. And in a little over an hour, you will have the Angels and Giants playing each other. Earlier today, the Cubs beat the Diamondbacks 13-11, so that was a very high-scoring game. And those are our scores, folks. Those are our scores. And the Rockies Nationals game was postponed. And yeah, it was postponed just because it's very wet here. There was snow. It's not that it's sticking or anything, but it's just super wet. So they're going to play a game tomorrow and then a doubleheader on Sunday. And we are back to the game. We are in the top of the sixth. Cody Bellinger's at the plate. And it's an 0-1 count to Cody Bellinger. As Bellinger hits that to center field, but looks like the play will be made for out number one. And that should bring up Paul Goldschmidt. Yeah, I hope they could be. Yeah, they need to get some runs, man. They really need to get some runs. It'd be great. It'd be great for them to get these runs. And Paul Goldschmidt takes a strike. Goldschmidt 2 for 2 in today's game. 2 singles, scored a run. And here's the 0-1. It is 1-1 now. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Paul Goldschmidt. And it's 2 balls and 1 strike now to Paul Goldschmidt. We have 1 out here in the top of the 6th. The Yankees still have a 1-0 lead. They would love to add some more runs here. And here's the 2-1. And Goldschmidt fouls that one off. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes now. The count is even. Rasmussen right now at 81 pitches, folks. And Clevenger is warming up in the bullpen for the Tampa Bay Rays. Here's the 2-2. Paul Goldschmidt fouls that one off, still staying alive. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to Paul Goldschmidt. We got 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Here's the 2-2. And Goldschmidt fouls it off again. So making Rasmussen work. Rasmussen sets. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out. So Rasmussen gets his 7th strikeout of the game. So 7 strikeouts for Rasmussen. It is 2 outs here. And that'll bring up Jazz Chisholm Jr. to the plate. And they're out there talking with Rasmussen. Are they taking him out of the game? Yep, they're definitely taking him out of the game. Rasmussen had a good outing. I mean, he gave up the 1 run, but he still struck out 7, walked 3. So, did good work against the Yankee batters, but we do have a pitching change. We are in a commercial break, and we will resume the game here shortly. I will take a short break, and I'll be right back, folks. All right, we are back from commercial break. Pitching change for the Tampa Bay Rays. We're here, Desiree. Don't worry. The strike zone characters, those are little emojis for members. I need to make more. I do need to make more. So, and Garrett Clevenger is on the mound, taking over pitching duties for Rasmussen. And they're facing a left-handed pitcher here. So 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. And swing and a miss by Jazz Chisholm Jr. It's an 0-1 count with 2 outs here. Clevenger trying to close things out here in the top of the 6th. And here's the 0-1. 0-2 now, so no balls, 2 strikes to Jazz Chisholm. Chisholm is 0 for 2 in today's game. And here's the 0-2. And he struck him out on 3 pitches. So Jazz goes down. And we are going to the bottom of the 6th. And it's still a 1-0 game. Yankees leading. So should probably see Carlos Rodon back on a mound. Owl is saying Yankees win 4-3 in 12 innings. Okay. Make sure you all hit those likes, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel out. Let's try to get those likes up. The likes really do help out the channel. So, and then hit those emojis down there at the bottom too. I would greatly appreciate it. But looks like let's check these votes real quick. So 39 votes, 95% of you have said that the Yankees would win and they would extend their winning streak. So hopefully that does happen. If they do extend their winning streak will extend to 5. So it'll be good. If they get to 5-game winning streak, and that would move the Yankees to 13-7. So they're 12-7 right now. Yankees playing some. They're playing some good baseball. I know they've had some struggles, in a couple of the series, but they look good against the Royals. So far, so good against the Rays tonight. Though the bats Or a little bit on the cold side. It's not terrible, but hopefully they can shake things up a little bit when they come back for the top of the seventh. But they got to worry about the bottom of the sixth. Carlos Rodon is back on the mound, and it is strike one to Caminero, excuse me. And here's the 0-1. Fouled back, so 0-2 count now to Caminero. Carlos Rodon looking for his 8th strikeout. Yeah, it's snowing up here, Gusto, but it's like sprinkling. The roads and the streets are just super wet. 6 inches there so far. I don't envy you. Here's the 0-2. Ball in the dirt. Looks like it hit a scar again. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Caminero. It looks like that ball slipped out of Rodon's hands. And here's the 1-2. And he struck him out for out number 1. Carlos Rodon pitching a good game so far. What's up, Infernus? How's it going, man? What's up, buddy? How you doing? You watching the game, Infernus? And Meade is on the mound. Here we have Mark Leiter Jr. He's got a ball in his hand. He might start warming up here. And it is ball 2 to Meade. He is 0 for 2 in today's game. Strikeout and the ground out to Curtis Meade. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's the pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike, or 3 balls, no strikes now. Sorry, to Meade. So it's a 3-0 count here to Meade. Bottom of the 6th, 1 out. Yankees have a 1-0 lead. Rodon is at 92 pitches, so this will be his last inning here. Here's the 3-0, and he just misses. So that is ball 4. So 4 straight pitches, 4 balls. Meade takes first base, and that'll bring up Morel to the plate. And let's see. Matt Blake coming out to talk with Carlos Rodon. So 93 pitches for Carlos Rodon so far. What's up, Stephen B? What's going on? Yeah, pitching is good so far, Al. The bats need to get going, though. The bats absolutely have to get going. They're showing the bullpen budget here, so you might see Leiter Jr., Luke Weaver, Fernando Cruz, Yoandry Gomez potentially. You might see Devin Williams too. Devin Williams only threw 6 pitches yesterday, so. But Rodon will stay in the game. I'm sure they would want him to get out of this inning, throw 6, and let the bullpen warm up if need be. And here's the pitch. That is foul back, so count is 0-1 to Morel. He is 0 for 2 in today's game. He's struck out twice. Now, tying run is at first base. Rodon sets. Here's the pitch. Whoa, way high. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Carlos Rodon, or to Morel. So 54 strikes thrown by Carlos Rodon, 41 balls thrown by Rodon. And Morel pops that one up to left field. Cody Bellinger is right there to make the play for out number 2. And we are 1 out away from Rodon closing out the bottom of the 6th. So he is currently at 96 pitches. And that'll bring up Danny Jensen to the plate. Like Gusto saying, like, share, subscribe, and smash those notification bells, smash those emojis. Appreciate you, my guy. And here's the pitch. It's fouled off. Now Scar is just that one bounces off his mask there. Poor Scar just getting hit by these foul balls. So it's an 0-1 count to Danny Jensen. Looks like they're checking to see if Scar's all right. Looks like he's fine. Looks like they're about to resume play here. So 0-1 count, 2 outs, runner on first. Rodon sets. Rodon trying to get out of this inning here. Here's the 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Carlos Rodon. Here's the 1-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball's in the dirt. Runner will stay put at first base. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner on first, bottom of the 6th. Yankees have a 1-0 lead. Here's the pitch, and just misses. So it is a 3-1 count now to Danny Jensen. Carlos Rodon at 100 pitches so far, or as of right now, so officially at 100 pitches. And here comes pitch 101. Here's the 3-1. That is in their first strike. It is a full count. Let's play that 2-strike horn. 2 outs. Full count, 2 out. Runner on first will be released. Let's see what happens here. And here's the 3-2. And he swings and misses, and he struck him out. Big strikeout for Carlos Rodon. Excellent outing by Carlos Rodon as we are going to the top of the 7th. What a outing by Carlos Rodon. Excellent outing by Carlos Rodon. You couldn't have asked for a better outing. I mean, 9 strikeouts, 4 walks, 2 hits, no runs. I mean, great outing. All right, Yankees bats, your call. Make something happen. Top of the 7th, they got to get something going here, folks. We are in a commercial break, but what a strong outing by Carlos Rodon. A way to bounce back in this game after a rough couple of starts. But now, you know, we're going to the top of the 7th. The Yankees bats have to answer now. They gotta show up now. So he's definitely fired up. After that strikeout, he was totally fired up. So way to go. So let's see what we got here. Let's see what the Yankees are gonna do. Judge homer incoming. Sean says a Grish blast. I'd love to see it, man. I'd love to see it. Ace says, I don't know how Rodon can look so bad and good at the same time. It's Carlos Rodon, man. I don't know. But this was a good outing for him, though, Ace. I mean, I don't know if you agree. I think this was a strong outing. I mean, considering the fact that the Yankees bats have been pretty cold tonight. I mean, usually when that's the case, Rodon, at some point he implodes, but he looked great tonight, man. I mean, 9 strikeouts, 4 walks, only gave up the 1 hit, didn't give up any runs. I mean, what more can you ask for? But I'll take 6 strong innings from Carlos. But we are back to the game. We are in the top of the 7th. Clevenger is back on the mound for the Tampa Bay Rays as the first pitch to Escara is called a ball. So Escara is 0 for 1 in today's game. He did have a walk in the 2nd inning. It's a 1-0 count to JC Escara. And it's a swing and a miss. It's 1 ball, 1 strike now to JC Escara. What's up, Jake Boss? What's going on, bro? How are you, man? Pretty much, Stephen B. Pretty much. And here's the 1-1. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to JC Oscara. Top of the 7th here. 1-2 count to Oscara. Clevenger sets. And here's the pitch. And it's 2 balls, 2 strikes now. I'm doing good, boss. I'm doing good. I'm doing really good, man. Doing really good. Glad to be back doing the play-by-play after I didn't do one yesterday. And here's the 2-2. And Oscara struck out for out number 1. And Jacob, your comment. I saw your comment there, Petruzzi. I saw your comment. Here you go. Crowd is booing you, Petruzzi. Way to go, bro. Cards beating the Mets 3-2. Nice. And here we have Anthony Volpe at the plate. He is 0 for 2 in today's game, and he takes strike 1. Yeah, Clevenger throws hard. That sinker was 95 miles per hour. And it's 0-1 count to Anthony Volpe. And here's the 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Volpe. Yankees will love to add more runs here just to give Yankee pitching a little bit more of a comfortable lead. And there's a grounder hit to the shortstop, and he throws over to first for out number 2. And it is 2 outs. Hard hit ball there by Volpe, but shortstop comes up with it. And 2 away here in the top of the 7th. All right, well, the more jokes you make, the more boos you get. So, sorry. And we have Trent Grisham, 1 for 2 in today's game. And Mark Leiter Jr. warming up in the bullpen. And the pitch to Grisham is in there for a strike on a 80-mile-per-hour sweeper. So 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. It's an 0-1 count to Trent Grisham. Here's the pitch from Clevenger. Gets him on strike 2. So it's an 0-2 count. 2 outs here, top of the 7th. Grisham trying to keep the game alive. He calls time. Thanks, Petruzzi. It's probably the nicest thing you've ever said to me. And Grisham's ready to go. Clevenger is ready to go as he sets. And here's the 0-2. Outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Trent Grisham. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on base. Top of the 7th. It's a 1-0 game. Yankees leading as Clevenger sets. Here's the 1-2. And Grisham hits that to right field. But Caballero makes the play for out number 3. We are going to the bottom of the 7th. It is the 7th inning stretch. 6, 7, 8 batters coming up. We are in a commercial break. I will take a little break. And I'll leave you all with some tunes, and I will be right back. All right, folks. And as I came back, AD McMahon with the 5 Strike Zone memberships. Got to give a round of applause here. Let's go. AD McMahon, you are awesome. You are the man, bro. Thank you so much. Oh man, we got to do it. We got to do this again. He's being very generous. Finally, a round of applause. After giving out so many boos tonight to some of you, there's a round of applause. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see who are the recipients of the Strike Zone membership here. Let me read off those names. Paranormal in the Funhouse, Jeremy Dyer, Ethan Cuff Coffee, Merc So Saucy, Belly Can't Hit. You are the recipients of the Strike Zone membership. Shout out to AD McMahon coming through. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You are the man, bro. You are the man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So shout out to AD McMahon. And here we are, bottom of the 7th. Yankees have a 1-0 lead. Aranda is at the plate. He is 0 for 1 in today's game. Mark Leiter Jr. taking over pitching duties. It is 2 balls and 2 strikes to Aranda. And here's the 2-2. So it's a full count now. So 3 balls and 2 strikes now to Aranda. And Caballero is waiting on deck. And here's the 3-2. Oh, and he pops that one up. That ball is traveling. It is traveling, and it is off the wall. And Aranda going 3. And the throw is, he's out of there. What a play. Oh. Wow. What a freaking play. Aranda gets a beautiful hit. I mean, Grisham couldn't come up with it. It bounces off the wall. He throws it to Volpe. Volpe to Oswaldo Cabrera. And Cabrera gets the tag. Let's go. What a play. And here I thought he was going to get a triple. And it was a bad slide. And we have one out here in the bottom of the 7th. Caballero is at the plate. So what a defensive play. What a friggin' play. And my boy Gusto, a member for 3 months. Thank you so much, bro. Round of applause. He says best Yankees content on the internet. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Well, man, I still can't get over that play, people. I still can't get over that out. Gusto. Hey, he almost had it, man. I thought he had it. I really thought he had it, but it was a solid throw there by Volpe. It was right on the money to Cabrera, and Cabrera just tags him out. Like, bro, you couldn't have asked for anything better, man. That was amazing for sure. And did he get him? Did not. Umpire said he did not go. So it's 2 balls, 2 strikes to Caballero. Yankees are still up 1-0 here. And here's the 2-2. And he struck him out for out number 2. So 2 away here in the bottom of the 7th. Yeah, they're showing that replay again. But, yeah, long run by Grisham. Couldn't make the play. Bounces off the wall. Throws it to Volpe. Volpe right on the money, man. Yeah. And looks like Mangum is at the plate. And he fouls that pitch off. It's 0-1. Yeah, I mean, the defense is a night and day difference from last season, man. It really is. This defense is something else so far this season. And here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Let's play that 2-strike horn. Let's see if Leiter Jr. can get another strikeout. Jake Mangum, 0 for 2, grounded and ground out. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on base. Bottom of the 7th. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if Leiter Jr. could get another strikeout here. Here's the pitch, and it is foul. So still staying alive. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th. Leiter Jr. trying to get out of this inning. Here's the pitch. Misses for ball 1. The count now is 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And here's the 1-2. Fouls it off, gets a piece of it. Okay, umpire said, yeah, he did catch a piece of the ball. Couldn't tell from that replay. So still a 1-2 count. Mark Leiter Jr. trying to get out of this inning. Leiter Jr. sets. Here's the pitch, and he struck him out. And we are going to the top of the 8th. What an inning that was. What an inning that was. That out on the relay from Grisham to Volpe, Volpe to Cabrera to get that out. So the Yankees avoided that triple. Oh, man, that was just the perfect inning. That was perfect. So we are in a commercial break. So going to the top of the 8th. Let's see if the Yankees bats can get some more runs, can add some runs. Let's see what they do. And looks like we have 50 votes. And I'll end the poll here. So 51 votes now. I'll end the poll here. Looks like 96% of you have said that the Yankees would win. So I'll end that poll. So awesome. Yeah, I mean, the warm weather in Carlos Rodon, man, they get along there, Lou. Absolutely. What's up, man? Sad all those votes and not all of them liked. That's a problem. That's a problem there, Beagle. How many likes are we at right now? Let's check these likes real quick. We're at 40 likes. I mean, come on. 40 likes. Let's get those likes up. Come on. Yeah, y'all better listen to Desiree, or else she will come after you. Just playing. I don't want to scare nobody. We're at 41 likes now. Let's go. Let's get those likes up, people. Let's get those likes up. Come on. Hit the link and click that chat box. Let's go. We're going to hit that link. Boom. Let's make it happen. I might do something fun if we get to 50 likes. I'm just saying. But we are back to the game. And Oswaldo Cabrera will lead things off here as Uceta, I hope I said his last name right, is on the mound for the Tampa Bay Rays. Edwin Uceta pitched in 7 games, 0-1 record, or 7.50 ERA. I'm definitely not shaving this beard, bro. No way. And Furnace says duck race. Nah, I'm not doing a duck race for a while because the last time I did, there was a bunch of crybabies calling it rigged. Yeah, babies. But 43 likes, let's go. And Cabrera is on there with a leadoff single. So Yankees have a runner on first. We are back to the top of the lineup. We have Ben Rice coming to the plate. And it'll be one man on with no outs. Rice is 0 for 3 in today's game. Gusto busting out with the Duckies. And the first pitch to Ben Rice is a ball, so it's 1 ball, no strike to Ben Rice. And here's the 1-0, and Ben Rice hits that to right field, and that ball is caught. And it's a double play. Did they get Cabrera? He stole a home run on that one. Oh, my God. He takes a home run away from Ben Rice, folks. I thought that was a home run. That ball was out of there, but stole that home run. He jumped up for that ball. Oh, my God. But I don't believe they got the double play, but let's see. $45 likes. All right. I mean, first base coach said no, he did not get him. But man, I thought that ball was gone. That was hard. That was a hard hit ball by Ben Rice. Poor guy got the freaking home run stolen away from him. No, so runner's still on first, not a double play. They're talking with Uceta right now. Man, no souvenirs for those fans, huh? And Judge is at the plate, and he takes ball 1. What a thriller that was, man. And Uceta checks on first base. It's the first over to first. So 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Top of the 8th with a runner on first. And it is 1 ball, 1 strike now to Aaron Judge. He is 0 for 2 in today's game. Uceta sets. And here's the 1-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Cabrera stays put at first base. All right, folks. I put out another poll. Go ahead and go out there and vote. Go out there and vote. And here's the 2-1. 3-1 now. So 3 balls, 1 strike to Aaron Judge. Yankees trying to add more runs here in the top of the 8th as Cody Bellinger is waiting on deck. Hey, we got Gusto's girl in here. She says, go Yankees. And it's a swing and a miss. So it's a full count to Aaron Judge. Hey, Tracy, I promise Brian is behaving. I promise. So he ain't causing no trouble. I'll let you know if he does, though. I'll keep notes, and then I'll let you know at the game when we meet up. 48 likes? All right. Make sure you all go vote in that poll I put out. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. As Judge calls time. Yeah, the wind is blowing out there in left field. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner on first, top of the 8th. The Yankees have a 1-0 lead. Uceta, quick throw. Almost got him. But Cabrera gets back. So we're good. Ronnie says nobody I listed. Okay, well, who's your player of the game then there, Rodney? Talk to me. Here's the 3-2. And Judge hits that to center field. And the center fielder makes the catch. And it is out number 2. He gave that one a ride. And Cabrera runs back. He thought that ball was gone too. Oh, my God. Mama Corleone Gusto. That's Tracy's nickname. Mama Corleone Gusto. We got Don Corleone Gusto. And that does bring up Cody Bellinger here with 2 outs with a runner on first. And it is strike 1 to Cody Bellinger. Why are they showing Paul Goldschmidt's name? That was confusing. And here's the 0-1. It's ball 1, and Cabrera is safe as he steals second base. And are they going to challenge it? Oh, we got Brian's mother in here. We got the whole family. We got the wife and the mother. Just so you know, Mom, your son's behaving, I promise. Let's see. Did Walls tag him out? Yeah, it looks like he got him out. It looks like that call is going to get reversed. I hate to say it, but oh well. Yeah, he got him out. Brian's mom says, yeah, right. All right, the call is overturned. So that is out number 3. Oswaldo Cabrera gets caught stealing. He gets thrown out. We are going to the bottom of the 8th. We are going to a commercial break. I'm going to take a small break and don't go anywhere. Yankees still have a 1-0 lead. Game's been really interesting so far, and I'll be right back. All right, folks, we are back to the game. It is the bottom of the eighth. Yankees have a 1-0 lead. They're trying to extend their winning streak to 5 games. They're trying to take game 2 of the series. And Fernando Cruz is taking over pitching duties here in the bottom of the eighth. So let's see what Fernando Cruz can do. Hopefully the Yankees can have a 1-2-3 inning. And we have Taylor Walls at the plate. He is 0 for 2 in today's game, and the pitch from Cruz is in there for a strike on a four-seam fastball, 93 miles per hour. And it's an 0-2 count now, so let's see if Cruz could get a strikeout here. What's up, Yankees country? Cruz 2 for 24, 15 strikeouts on splitters this season, so good numbers against opposing teams there by Fernando Cruz. Here's the pitch, and it is a foul ball. Dang, Ronnie. Yeah, cold weather, bro. I hate that, man. Yeah, my body gets all tight, and I got to do like extra stretches. It sucks. Here's the 0-2. But yeah, I can imagine with your back, dude. That's tough, man. But it's an 0-2 count to Walls as Cruz trying to get his first strikeout of the game. And Cruz sets. Here's the pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Cruz. $49 likes. One like away. Okay. And he swings and misses for a strikeout. That's what I'm talking about. And we are here in the bottom of the eighth. Dang, Desiree, you're just rubbing it in, aren't you? Dang, she is cold. Luke Weaver warming up in the bullpen right now for the New York Yankees. As that brings up Yandy Diaz, we're back to the top of the lineup. Here's the pitch in there for a strike on a 80-mile-per-hour splitter. That splitter, man, from Fernando Cruz. I know I've said it many times, but it is filthy. And Montgomery and I don't know if it's Big or Biggie warming up there in the bullpen for the Rays. And it's not Jordan Montgomery, folks. So 1-1 count, 1 out here, bottom of the eighth. As Cruz sets. And here's the pitch. And it is fouled off. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Yandy Diaz. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here, bottom of the eighth. As Cruz sets. Here's the pitch. And Yandy Diaz pops that one up. And let's see who makes the play. Volpe is right there to make the play for out number 2. And the Yankees are 1 out away from the bottom of the eighth. Yeah, Gusto, that could go either way, couldn't it? But 2 outs here in the bottom of the eighth with Caminero at the plate as he swings and misses on a splitter. So it's an 0-1 count to Caminero. And here's the 0-1. It is fouled off. The count now is 0-2. And let's Play that 2-strike horn. Let's see if he can get a strikeout and get out of this thing. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. Cruz sets. It's a long set here, and here's the pitch. And he misses with ball 1. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Still a 1-0 game here. Yankees pitching has done a really good job. Carlos Rodon, solid outing, 6 strong. Here's the pitch, and he struck him out for out number 3. That is a strikeout for Fernando Cruz. We are going to the top of the 9th. Cody Bellinger, Paul Goldschmidt, Jazz Chisholm Jr. are due up. Let's see if the Yankees could get some extra runs here. And 51 likes. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you all so much. You guys and gals are the best. You guys and gals are the best. Thank you all. And let me do this here real quick. All right. And there's a gifted membership, folks. So who is the recipient of that? It is Dirty Jesus. Calls him, that's his username, is Dirty Jesus. So congratulations. You won the gift of a free gifted membership. So you are welcome. There's your Strike Zone gifted membership. So congratulations. So 6 memberships given out today. That's love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. And shout out to AD McMahon once again for gifting the membership. But we are in a commercial break. Going to the top of the 9th. Hopefully the Yankees could get some more runs. Yeah, I don't know, Ronnie. I don't know what to say to that one. And Hunter Biggie. Yeah, his last name is Biggie. That's pretty awesome. Hunter Biggie is in the game today for the Tampa Bay Rays. He has taken over pitching duties. And Cody Bellinger will lead things off here in the top of the 9th. As Biggie is ready to go. And here's the pitch. And it is strike 1 to Cody Bellinger. And here's the 0-1. One ball, 1 strike now. A little bit of a problem here with game time. Hold on. As Bellinger, I jumped ahead, folks. There was a bit of a problem with the stream, but we do have 1 out here in the inning, so I do apologize for that. Yeah, it looks like Bellinger flew out to left fielder Christopher Morel. And looks like Luke Weaver is warming up. It's a 1-2 count to Paul Goldschmidt. As Biggie sets. Here's the pitch. And Goldschmidt hits that, and he is on there for a single. He is 3 for 4 in today's game. Goldschmidt just continuing with his hitting ways, man. Yankees have a runner on first. And Jazz Chisholm Jr. is at the plate. He is 0 for 3 in today's game. It's a 1-0 count to Jazz Chisholm. Here's the pitch. That is called a strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Jazz. So 1 out here, top of the 9th, runner on first, 1-1 count to Jazz. Here's the pitch. And Jazz pops that one up into the infield. And play is made for out number 2. Jazz is 0 for 4 in today's game. So Jazz kind of back to his slumping ways, unfortunately. And that does bring up J.C. Escara to the plate. So 2 outs here in the top of the 9th. First pitch from Biggie to Escara is a strike, so it is 0-1 count. So Luke Weaver warming things up there in the bullpen, so he'll probably be coming in for the bottom of the 9th to try and close out this game. And here's the 0-1. Ball's in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike now. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner on first. Here's the pitch. 2 balls and 1 strike now to Escara. Biggie sets. Oh, the ball gets away. There goes Goldschmidt. And he will make it to second base. So a bad throw from Biggie. So a runner is on second now. It's a 2-1 count to J.C. Escara. That ball definitely got away. And Goldschmidt was off to the races. So we have a runner on second base now with 2 outs. And the official scoring is an E1, folks. And here's the 2-1. 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike to Escara. Volpe is waiting on deck. Escara trying to keep the inning alive here. And here's the 3-1. And he walks him. So we got runners on first and second. Anthony Volpe is coming to the plate. Let's see with 2 runners on if the Yankees could make the best of the opportunity that they have right now. So Volpe needs to come through. Yeah, they're out there talking with him. Yeah, Goldie is one of the keys to our season this year. Oh, he is, William. So far, so good, man. I loved when they signed him. I loved the signing. I know a lot of fans were they weren't a fan of it at all. 37 years old, they kept saying. But it was a good signing. 1 year, $12.5 million. He's done very well so far for the Yankees this season. I have no issues with Anthony or with Paul Goldschmidt. But here's the pitch to Volpe. It is a swing and a miss, strike one. Volpe is 0 for 3 in today's game. Struck out twice and grounded out. So Yankees have a real opportunity here to add an extra run or two. Another swing and a miss. So the count now was 0-2 to Anthony Volpe. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 men on, 2 outs. Yankees have a 1-0 lead, trying to add more. Here's the 0-2, and Volpe fouls that one back. He is still staying alive. And Biggie sets. Here's the 0-2. 1-2 now, so it just misses off the plate. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Anthony Volpe. Runners take their leads. Biggie sets. Here's the pitch. Volpe fouls it off again, still staying alive. That was a 100-mile-per-hour fastball. So some heat being thrown by Biggie. All right, and Biggie sets. Runners take their lead. Here's the 1-2. That is a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Anthony Volpe. The count is even. A little bit of a battle going on here between Biggie and Volpe as Biggie waits for the call, gets the call. Here's the pitch. Swings and misses, and that's 3 outs there in the top of the 9th. Yankees leave 2 runners stranded. We are going to the bottom of the 9th. It is last licks for the Rays. Yankees have a 1-0 lead. Let's see if they could hold on to that lead and win and extend the winning streak to 5. And hopefully their record becomes 13-7. We are in a commercial break. We will be back here momentarily. I don't know, DM. It's so annoying, man. They keep swinging for the moon. Yeah, Volpe just needs to like I was saying in the offseason, right? I mean, he needs to be a guy that hits for contact, right? Get on base, man. He doesn't need to be this big home run hitter. He doesn't need to be Judge out there, right? I mean, let Judge handle the home runs. Volpe gets a home run, fine, great. If Volpe is one of those guys that hits 15 home runs a season, I'll take that from him. I want him to get a lot of hits. I want him to get hits. I want him to get on base. I want him to create opportunities. That's what I want for Anthony Volpe. But I guess beggars can't be choosers. But we are back to the game. It is the bottom of the 9th. And trying to bring up the Gamecast. Yeah, and Yankees country sharing out the Discord. So yeah, folks, if you want to join this Discord here, it's a Yankees group. We talk Yankees baseball. It's a fun little group that we have in there. Some pretty cool folks you'll meet. And Brandon Lau is pinch hitting. And he's pinch hitting for Meade. And we have Luke Weaver on the mound. He's trying to close things out. And here's the first pitch. And that is in there for a strike. It's strike 1 to Brandon Lau. Yeah, defensively, I have no complaints. I've never had any complaints about Volpe's defense. I mean, there's been times where he kind of messes up, but for the most part, he does pretty well. And here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he got strike 2. And let's see if Weaver could get a strikeout here. Actually, Volpe does strike out a lot, but I give that strikeout award to Jazz. Honestly, man. I think he's leading the league in strikeouts. But it's an 0-2 count to Brandon Lau. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out with 1 out here in the bottom of the 9th. All right. Yankees 2 outs away from winning this game. And Christopher Morel is at the plate. Here's the pitch from Weaver. That is foul back for strike 1. Morel is 0 for 3 in today's game with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. So 1 out here in the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees have a 1-0 lead. It's an 0-1 count to Morel. Luke Weaver trying to close things out. And here's the 0-1. Just misses. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike now to Morel. And here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's see if Weaver can go back-to-back strikeouts here. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Yankees have a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the 9th. Weaver sets. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. Out number 2. Yankees are 1 out away from winning this game. And they could extend their winning streak to 5. What a heater that was. Yeah, buddy. All right, and that brings up Danny Jensen it's another pinch hitter. It's Cameron Misner, who's pinch hitting for Danny Jensen. So Misner, last hope here. What's up, SGA? So the Yankees are 1 out away from securing this win. Luke Weaver sets. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a 95-mile-per-hour fastball. It is an 0-1 count to Misner. Weaver trying to close things out. As he gets the signal, he sets. Here's the 0-1. Ball's in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. The Yankees have a 1-0 lead. They're trying to close things out in this game. Weaver sets. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. The call now is 1-2. Let's play that horn. Let's go. Well, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The fans are on their feet. Weaver sets. Here's the pitch. And Misner fouls that one back, still staying alive. Hey, we got Bradley in the chat. What's up, Bradley? I believe it's my first time seeing you in the chat. I want to say you're a new subscriber, so shout out to you, man. How did you find the channel? Let me know. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's the pitch from Weaver. And it's a 2-2 count now. The count is 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 9th, nobody on. Yankees have a 1-0 lead. Luke Weaver trying to close this game out. Here's the 2-2. And that is fouled off. Misner still staying alive. Well, actually, is that play? Nope, it's out of play. It's out of play. Cody Bellinger was running towards the ball there, but definitely out of play. So Misner trying to keep this game alive, following off these pitches. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Weaver trying to close this game out. Yankees trying to extend their winning streak to 5. They're trying to get their 13th win of the season. And here's the pitch from Weaver. And hit sharply, foul ball. Still staying alive. Still a 2-2 count. Misner making Weaver work here. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 9th. Weaver sets. Here's the pitch. And Misner pops that one up. And looks like Jazz Chisholm Jr. is right there to make the play for out number 3. And the Yankees win. The Yankees win. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Yankees take this game 1-0. They take their second game of the series against Tampa Bay, and they extend their winning streak to 5. They are now 13-7. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see. So Bradley says, I saw and I started watching because you like baseball. Awesome, dude. Well, welcome. Thank you for joining us, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. So the Yankees win. The Yankees win. So 5 straight games. That's what we like to see, people. So 5-game winning streak, a 5-game steak. What does that taste like there, Tracy? But, yeah, the Yankees take a 1-0 lead. I mean, the Yankees' bats were cold tonight. But the pitching came through. Carlos Rodon, excellent outing by Carlos Rodon. Thank you, Bradley. Thank you. Yeah, this is like one of my favorites. It's classic black and white, bro. I love, I like black and white. But Carlos Rodon was dominant in today's game. He gets his second win of the season. He's 2-3 now, but he went 6 strong innings, only giving up 2 hits. He walked 4 batters. He struck out 9. Then the bullpen did their job. Mark Leiter Jr. did what he was supposed to do. Fernando Cruz looking good. Luke Weaver closing things out. Yankees taking game 2 of this 4-game set. So today's story was the pitching and good defense. Good defense by the Yankees. The defense in today's game was excellent. That hit that was almost a triple, where the Yankees where Leiter Jr. almost gave up a triple. That ball, the ball bouncing off the wall, and Trent Grisham throwing to Anthony Volpe, and then on the relay, and then Volpe to Cabrera and to third base to tag the guy out. I was on the money. Like, you couldn't have asked for a better play. You couldn't have not asked for a better play. Appreciate you, Bradley. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for the kind words. But a 1-0 game. Usually with games like this, when the Yankees are leading 1-0 and the bats don't have anything going, the other team answers in somehow, right? They answer somehow. But the pitching has been shut down. The pitching really did a good job of shutting down the Tampa Bay Rays. So good job to the defense. Good job to the pitching. That was the theme today. The theme in today's game was Yankees pitching, Yankees defense. The defense, the pitching was on point. It's good that the Yankees had a game like this, because it tells me that 1-0 game, the pitching and the defense can hold on. I'm willing to say this. If this was the 2024 Yankees, they probably would have lost this game. But they looked fantastic. Thank you, Bradley. You're the man, bro. You're the man. But folks, that's going to do it for me. All right. Let's see who's pitching in tomorrow's game. Let's see who we got here. Let's see. So it'll be Carlos Carrasco pitching against Shane Baz. So that should be a good matchup. Let's see what Carlos Carrasco does in tomorrow's game. He looked pretty all right in his last outing. All right, Bradley. I'm definitely going to be live streaming tomorrow. I'll be doing the play-by-play once again, and I'll probably be doing a pregame too. Join us for that, Bradley. Pregame is a lot of fun. We talk a lot of predictions, and the last segment we talk about food. We talk about what everybody's cooking or what everybody's going to eat. Everybody participates in that. So come join the fun tomorrow, Bradley. So pregame tomorrow, play-by-play tomorrow, folks. That is going to do it for me. Thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for always supporting this channel. Thank you. And as always, make sure you all hit that like button if you have not yet. Hit that subscribe button on your way out. Share this channel out with everybody you know. Let's continue growing this channel out. I would greatly appreciate it. Everybody have a good night. Enjoy your Friday evening. Enjoy the weekend coming up. Let's go, Yankees. We are out.